Hey guys, Tokasa here, and welcome back to another Ultra Impact video. So, we did check out the boy Endeavor in PvP, and he served very good actually, did very damn well. But that was just more of a pure offensive build, so this time we're going to go visit him, and he's just going to be completely protected. Which I do think he's going to value in a lot better, right? So, as you can see with the team that we are going to be using, as I click on Chainsaw Man here, I have Redestro, Kirishima, and Ida. The whole point of this, actually, I swap one of them for a DPS just in case. But the whole point of this is that Endeavor is protected so that he can shine and do the most damage that he can possibly do. And this time he can only really be hit by AoEs. I mean, granted, the Chainsaw Man here has 2 AoEs, so could still be troublesome. But when it comes to singular attacks, we should be safe. And they have Nejire on the bench. Damn. This could change for the worse, but I think instead of the end Ida, I think we're going to put in Nejire. I think that's probably the smarter play. That way we're still able to value, having a sub-deep, well, she's a DPS in my case. A DPS character still on the team that can, help clean up towards the end in case Endeavor does, get KO'd. And, yeah. Don't really want to talk too much about this one. We're just going to hop into some PvP and watch Endeavor just crush everybody once again. And, yeah, should be quite a bit of fun. Let's hope that he can do really good. Now, Seiji does provide that extra skill damage and crit rate buff. Keep that in mind. So that is something that we will not see during these showcases. But I had auto on? What the heck was I doing? And I'm messing my audio up. No, it's just one of them mornings. Yeah, it's a bit busy time for me. Uploads hopefully can become more consistent in the short time, but honestly, for the rest of September, we'll see. I'll try my best, but it's just crazy busy right now. Of course, Redestro gets stunned. You annoying. He even has the SR memory that lowers the chance of getting stunned. But it is what it is, can't do much about it. Getting some triple AoEs here. That is insane damage by Endeavor. He actually KO'd Ochako. I cannot believe that. Holy crap. Wow, because I don't even think she was that hurt at all. Endeavor can do some stupid damage. Some stupid damage. That is crazy. I'm actually shocked by how much she's good. But, damn. Oh, well, I thought I turned that back off. Or maybe I had it off and then I turned it off. Listen, I need my coffee. I need 7 more cups of coffee after that cup of coffee. But we making it. So Endeavor, yeah, actually insane. But there's something I wanted to talk about outside of it. Ah, yes. So some content that I do have planned coming up that I've been just kind of storming up in my head just to give everybody a little bit something different. First, I wanted to do a top 10 list. Well, not a top 10. I don't want to rank them. But 10 characters that I think... Oh, Endeavor did get KO'd, but we get to see the death buffs here. 10 characters that I would like to see in this game that are just not in the game whatsoever. So, there are characters that are in the game, for instance, like Mina. Mina's in the game and she's not a UR, even though I could see her definitely getting a UR in the future. I'm not counting her because she's still at least in the game, right? There's a usable character. So I have constructed a list of some sorts that has 10 characters that I think should just be in the game in general. Now, obviously, there are more outside of the list. I could make the list 20 characters even at this point, but the video would be 10 hours, so I just kind of picked 10 that I think would be the most exciting. Even though there are some characters that would be really cool, it's just I don't really know how you would implement them because we haven't really seen them attack. They would have to make up some sort of moves. So there are ways to approach it for sure. But yeah, I think that would be some fun content, just anyway for hopefully maybe somebody will check this video and be like, oh yeah, we could add those characters from Bandai, even though me probably not, but you never know, right? And it's just always fun to discuss that because there's just so many characters in this universe that could be in this game. And I just know that now because they put characters, not that there's any disrespect to them, but like Ojiro and Sero, right? The class 1A. Now they are class 1A, which I do understand, but they are not the pinnacle of hype characters on class 1A, unfortunately. They just don't get enough screen time like others. But that makes me believe if they can implement characters like that, as long as we've seen a couple attacks from them, we could definitely see UR characters going forward. Of certain characters, or even SR characters would be really cool. Like, for instance, I'll say a few that were on my mind before. Like, La Brava, a huge buff to Gentle, right? We got Edge Shot. We have the memory with him in it. Why not throw him in the game? Sugar Rush, Coda. Like, there's all kinds. Ioma, Naval Laser. There's so many characters that they could put into this game and implement now, especially that as long as we've seen a couple attacks with them, they could definitely do it. So I think that's cool. So anyways, that I just thought of 10 that would be really neat, and I think it could be a fun video to do. And then I was thinking about it. At first I was kind of against it, and honestly I'm still not like really for it, but I feel like it could be interesting. I'm thinking of doing, let me just get this here and make sure I don't get destroyed, because I saw Compress and I lost a little bit of hope. My heart kind of shut down, but he did not bind us, so now that hope is right back. So let me just do these 3 action skill chains here. But I was thinking of doing a top 10 list. Now I think it's hard to rank a top 10, and this is PvP by the way, a top 10 list just based off of wow, they healed tremendously. That is absurd, actually. It's hard to do a top 10 list right now because characters fulfill different positions all the time. And they all, serve a different purpose, right? Especially in an attacking lineup. Like right now, Endeavor's doing all the damage right now, but I personally would cherish Redestro over everybody. And that's because what he does, as you're seeing right here, he's getting hit with all these plus ultras, taking 0 damage, and is still 100%, 80% full health or whatever the heck he's at, right? Like, he's able to let somebody like Endeavor shine. Even though Endeavor does crazy big numbers, right? And that's what a lot of people like to see. And it's true, he is insane, he's insanely good. Even though Nezure is getting rid of all the crit rate chance here, which is incredibly annoying. Oh, are we gonna live? No, we're not. So Endeavor does, unfortunately, get KO'd here. And now we have triple K or AoE, so that's not good. I probably should have put Nezure 4th. But yeah, going back to my list there, everybody just serves a different purpose, so it's a little bit harder to like really rank them essentially. But I think it could still be done. At least the top 10. Now, I'm not going to like sugarcoat it. 85% of the top 10. It might be 90. It could be damn near 100 when I construct the list. It's probably just fantasy and celebration characters. Now, there are some outsiders. Compress is one of them. And I'm sure there's a few more when I think about it. Like, I think Dobby in the right situation could be there. But, oh, sorry. I thought I was doing the counter one again. I clicked immediately. But when I think of, like, ranking them top 10, you have to be able to serve your purpose when you're on the attacking end, like, which is what we're doing right now. When you have full control, it's a lot easier to make a unit look good. But you also need to be able to do it on the defensive end. So that's where I think a lot of the separation of my, when I do try to do a PvP tier ranking list, is going to come in. Because you got to be able to perform when you have a defensive team, right? And there are a lot of characters that don't do as well when it comes to that situation. So that's where I think the really big separation is going to come into. I could be wrong. Oh, damn, Redestro. Look at my boy taking out Nezure there. I was not expecting that at all. But yeah, I think that's where a lot of the, I'll be able to, like, pick my positions a lot easier when it comes down to that, because there's a lot of characters that I can't really, like, say with confidence I can run on the defensive end as well as I could run them on the attacking end, right? So I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe this weekend when I, can breathe and have some time actually to do it. So look forward to that if that is something you are interested in. And of course we have Bakugo coming out very shortly, right? Friday, I believe. I think it's the 16th. I could be wrong. It might be tomorrow for all I know. But I'm pretty sure it's Friday. So that'll be exciting to see. Kirishima's gonna slowly beat down everybody. But yeah, just some videos that I've been like brainstorming in my head that I think could be a lot of fun. And if you have any other ideas that you would like to see, or things you would like to, see essentially, right? Content on, just let me know, and I will definitely look into it for sure. Anyways, that's enough Oh, you know what? There is actually one more thing I can talk about. I'll show it right after this fight, actually. We do have some spots available. I think we have 4 available left in our club. So if you are looking to join a club before Club Festival, all we ask of is that you join each and every day. Not even essentially your dailies, but preferably just play every day. And when Club Festival is there, pretty much we would prefer mandatory to do your daily attack. That would be great. Even if you do like -3 damage, it's fine. As long as you are just participating, that is the main thing that matters to me. So I can show the club ID after this fight. I mean, I can say it to you if you're just listening. 988-07528. You're more welcome to join. We have a Discord. We have a... that's it. It's just Discord. I don't know why I thought it was something else. I think I was like thinking of my outro. I'm like, oh, and we have a Instagram you can follow, but that's just me. So yeah, interested in joining the club? Check that out. But this, you know what? This double damage or double cover team is actually fight's like 72 years long, but I mean it's working, right? Because Deku just powers up over time, so everyone's hitting absurdly hard. So yeah, I mean not really too much of an endeavor showing there, but that's okay. We'll try to prioritize going forward. That was a secret battle too, I believe. Yeah, so. Hey, we were able to pull a secret battle off, so that was pretty cool. We'll see the damage that he still outputted in the last few fights here. Oh, these defensive wins. Oh, cool. Yeah, not too much damage there. He did get KO'd pretty early with a double AoE, but still, the last death buffs. I don't know if they ever got that low, because I was just rambling on. There's my defensive team, by the way. And then in the most... Oh, no, sorry. This is the first fight where he did okay, but he still got KO'd pretty early. And this is the secret fight right here against Noel, where Endeavor did unfortunately get KO'd pretty early, but the rest cleaned up. So I'm going to need Endeavor here to start racking up some DPS for us here. I think this will be a bit better fight. I did see a UR plus Dobby, though, so maybe not. Hopefully, Endeavor... I have never seen this dialogue. No, I need to become better than you. I'll take on that challenge any day. Crazy. I don't think I've ever read that, ever. Out of all the times I've played this game, so that's kind of interesting. Mainly because this is like the first time I've actually had a good Endeavor to like use. And I don't mean that like the other Endeavors weren't ever good. I just never got them. So, first time I've actually really had an Endeavor to invest in, right? Oh, he crit. Oh no, Endeavor's good. Okay. I just had to make sure my boy was okay. Triple AoE to start off the fight. Oh, look at that damage, though. Oh, I love to see it. And it's so much better when they're not targeting him. As you can see, Endeavor is back to full health here, so we should be able to start just racking up some good DPS from him. Well, everybody focuses on Redestro there. So I forgot Todoroki has double AoE. Not a problem. We will KO almost all 3 of them there with Endeavor. That is absurd. And he probably is going to take out Inasu with singles here. Yeah, he's done for. All right, Endeavor, you looking good here. Very, very good here. This fight is literally going to be 3 turns. That's crazy. Okay, maybe not 3 turns, but the fact that it's going to be... We're down to the final 2 already is insane. I wonder who you're going to go for. He's blue, so he'd probably go for Deku, right? It'd make most sense. Yeah, he's probably one shot. 73k. Oh, my boy's struggling. Oh, I know what memory he's running. I am running the exact same memory on my Lady Nagon. As soon as I saw that dodge after 50% health, I knew what was going on. And we get the Endeavor win screen. Well, it was night and day compared to the last few fights. Endeavor did crazy good there. That's what I wanted to see. So, obviously had to survive that barrage of AoEs at the beginning, but once they all, finally passed, or they got absolutely blitzed in the flames by our boy Endeavor there, easy sailing. So that was good. That was a good showcase right there. GG Victory Fist. Yeah, Endeavor, 243k. But in the amount of turns that he did it in is actually crazy. Who have we not fought? Ooh, Shigaraki. And there is a Sue, so another AoE attacker. So we'll see how this one goes. Maybe it'll be just as good, maybe not, but we will see. Also, I haven't been grinding PvP as hard as I usually do, because I find, like, where I'm at right now, there's an array of characters that I can kind of fight, and the characters that I do use, at least right now, like, they're not, it's not like my go-to team, essentially, right? So, I find that it's more equal playing field down here anyways, and it's kind of more fun. I get to see characters that, you know, just came out that people are trying out, which I definitely do prefer. I think it's more fun that way. So, but once I do find a character that I love, if they ever want to drop like a new Tokoyami or something cool like that, or a Bakugo Deku from Heroes Rising, I baffles my mind that that's still not a character. I would adore that. But once something like that crazy happens, then I'll probably like heavily go for that character, and then I'll go for like high-end PvP again. But just from initial like glance of what Endeavor can do, if he had more dupes, in like this case, even just one honestly, to get that like big battle power top, I think he could serve very, very well at the top of the league. Like honestly, I think he could compete. He is very viable, just because of what he can bring to the table. He's got absurd DPS. I find that his biggest weakness is toughness for sure, but it kind of just it coincides with his kit, right? With his last stand and his resilience buff to the team. So once you can get a little bit more invested into him, I think he can really start to shine. So kind of like my thoughts and opinions on the boy. How does Shigaraki have a dodge? There's no way they have Dulce Summertime going on, right? Yeah, see, Redestro's just eating these hits up. That's why I love the boy. Look at that. That's 48k. He's not even under half health. That is crazy. He is so tanky. I cannot wait to, like, DX this character. Like, for real. Alright, so no one's got dodge. So this is going to be a nice, clean AoE from Endeavor. Hopefully some pretty good damage here. Oh, some pretty good damage. Goodbye, Ida. Harashima is only going to survive because he's got that skill active right now. Wow, okay. See, that's what you like to see. That is beautiful. And then Redestro just eating absolutely everything. Ah. Oh, you know what? This could be game. I honestly think so. Is he still covering? No, he's not. That's what I thought. Oh, my goodness. Good night. Oh, that would have hit like 80,000. So I think that hits 5 times. That would have been 80,000 damage. That is crazy from an action skill. Maybe you don't even need dupes. Maybe I'm just over-exaggerating. Endeavor's an absolute machine. Just does crazy, crazy damage, man. And yeah, 261, but once again, it's such a short amount of turns. I think we'll just do one more fight. I'm going to avoid that secret battle because I find that a lot of my secret battles, I end up fighting the same character or the same player. So I'm just going to fight Skomori. So good, very good team here. We got the double cover with Kirishima and Redestro there. That should allow Bakugo to build up quite a bit too, so this one could be fun. Unfortunately, he's dealing with Endeavor, who only does AoEs, so hopefully that's a pretty invested Bakugo, because I still feel pretty confident. But this is a really good build-up for somebody like Fantasy Bakugo, who I wish I had, by the way, because he still has my favorite character design in this game. He just looks sick, right? Got the tats, I believe, the cape, obviously. Just everything looks good on him. He looks like a really badass character. And I would try for him if he came back, but he did come back that one time, and I just, of course, did not get him. All right. Oh, my boy gonna hit hard. I can tell. This is gonna start ramping up more and more with Deku on the team here. So they better think of something. They better think of something. But yeah, this being the last fight, I can kind of like give my thoughts and opinions of this setup. Oh crap! As I'm not even paying attention to my action skill shades. I definitely prefer this setup over the one with Seiji. As much as I adore Seiji, it's just of the way that Endeavor is built. He's built to be already like a crazy DPS, so he doesn't really need the extra assistance from Seiji. He just kind of needs some sort of protection if you're trying to use him as your main DPS. Two, like, he needs somebody to cover him so that he can really start to just ramp up his damage, especially besides someone like Celebrations Deku, right? Who is just in every one of my showcases, which I do apologize. I just, don't really have another support on my team, as, like, valuable as Deku is, and I don't really have a very good healer on my team, which is as good as Deku is. Deku just kind of, like, filled in the gaps for me, like, from the beginning. Like, if you've watched my videos from the very beginning, you'll know that. He was, like, my absolute chase character, and that was all simply just due to I needed that support. Yo, you see what I mean? Did you see the damage Bakugo just did there? Ah, see? He's been hearing me like slightly talk down on him on these last videos, like, oh, he's aged, blah blah blah. That was such good damage by Fantasy Bakugo. He shut me up immediately. But I kind of saw it coming, like with like how this person arranged their team. This really allows Bakugo to shine. So I said my endeavor would take him out. Well, he one-bombed me, so GG Bakugo. Also, by far one of the better plus ultras too, from like the fantasy era. I think that looks amazing. Dumb little fly. But yeah, this is definitely how I would like build my team too if I had like that character. That was sick. That was a lot of damage. He is dishing out the damage right now. Oh my goodness, he might just just completely KO my entire team, which is just hilarious. But yeah, for big Bakugo fans, if you have Fantasy Bakugo and you're wondering how to build your team, highly recommend the same build this person's got. You have Midoriya, who's the absolute most absurd healing supporting character in the entire game. Then you just protect Bakugo with cover units. And then you are just solid. You are good to go pretty much going forward. We'll see if Redestro can end up living a little bit more here. I think they get egg. Nope, never mind. My boy went night-night. Now we do have Nejire coming in at the end here, which could be massive, of course. So we'll see what we can do. I probably should have saved those 2 action skills there with Kirishima and... No, never mind. We still have a 3 action skill chain. Are we faster, though? Oh, we definitely are faster, so... probably not going to matter too much since Bakugo is going last. But we do have Dulce Summertime activated right now. So... I don't know what deck he's doing. Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Bakugo's going to get a massive hit here. Look at that. He's done so much damage this fight. It's actually absurd. Oh, and he has... Oh, this could come down right to the wire. That's actually pretty crazy. Alright. So we are going to be able to get... yeah, we'll do this, actually, and then the plus ultra with Kirishima. Because I think Nejire will still be able to get up to her plus ultra. Okay, we are able to take out Bakugo. So we should be good now. GG's to that Fantasy Bakugo. That boy did damage. That was crazy. Oh yeah, now we just gotta deal with Midoriya here. So I feel A-okay because Nejire is just gonna keep giving us dodges on dodges, so we should be good. Nejire is just my queen. She absolutely is my ultimate carry. You know who I haven't revisited in a while? Lady Nagant. I might do that actually very soon. Maybe even for the next video, just to like give her some shine again, because she was great. She's still like one of my favorite characters. I actually built my base around her in Nejire. It's just basically Simpville, to be completely honest. So I'm excited to revisit her on like whatever I can think of as like a really valuable team for her. Her biggest counter in this game by far was Celebrations of Choco, just because of the buff removal. By far, one of the more annoying traits about her, easily. And that's what kind of like shuts down my Lady Nagant. But outside of that, she still is... She's amazing. She's an absolute star. Anyways, that'll be the final fight. We are able to pull off a bunch of dubs, so shout out to everybody here. Chainsaw Man, Noel, Victory Fist, Skyance, and Skumori. Yeah. Overall, Endeavor did okay. Like, he did when he was not KO'd and not fighting, like, you know, some pretty high-end meta teams. He did absurd amount of damage in such a small amount of time. But in cases like this, where AoE was a big killing, like, that's pretty much what really shuts this character down, of course, when you have a cover unit. It's just AoE attackers. And every time that he did end go, oh, he actually pulled out there, so that was really, really good. But here with Bakugo, who did 367k, which is crazy, yeah, Endeavor was unfortunately not able to survive. So that's why I think a dupe into Endeavor could be massive. I mean, yeah, you could build him defensively and throw some defensive memory on him, but I still don't think you'll get as much value out of that. So I do recommend still just going pure offense with him. Or even just, like, building him with, like, death buffs if you want to with that one All Might memory. But all in all, he's still an absolutely insane character. Don't get me wrong. Like, he still pulled off in, like, 3 of these 5 fights, where he ended up, like, surviving to the end and doing insane amount of damage. So, yeah, big thumbs up to me. I think for him, from me. He's crazy. Super, super good unit. If you have him, hope you're enjoying him. Hope you're crushing everything with him. If you're a new player and you got him, he's going to steamroll the entirety of story for you. So, you got that to look forward to at least, because he's actually a fantastic reroll character, right? I do think one of the better ones too that was just out was, of course, Nejire with triple AoE. I think she might have been the pinnacle one. But I do think Endeavor does way more damage. So, if you pull the boy Endeavor, you have 2 action skills that do double AoE, you're golden. You're going to crush this entire game, right? Maybe not like all the missions and everything, but even like VE Tower, you have already a solid foundation with this guy to clear. You probably just toss him at the hardest stage, and yeah, you're good. Anyways, I remember I said I was going to show my guild beforehand, but I never did. But 4 slots remaining, 988-07528. If that's something you want to do, daily playing, and Club Festival coming up, you're more than welcome to join, of course. There is no restrictions to join. There's no, like, we don't have to accept anything. I don't think that's the thing in this game anyways, but yeah. That'll be it for this one. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Check out the Discord if you want to, you know, chat in there. Follow the Instagram. And yeah, that'll be it for today. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully it's going well. And until next time, Tokusa.